In 1999, businessman Daniel Snyder purchased the Washington Redskins. Despite the fact that every year since then he's had a revenue increase of $100 million, it has been one of the worst ran teams in the NFL. Throughout every season up until 2019, Snyder has had a losing record, 142 and 193 and 1 tie. They have also gone through 8 head coaches in 17 seasons. With the fan base in disarray, a team that has little star help, with the exception of aging running back Adrian Peterson, they have some bright spots. But they also have some players who are wanting out, including left tackle Trent Williams. It's no secret he wants out. On the defensive side, they have some studs, including longtime left outside linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. This is a team that is a total mess. The coaching staff is subpar, and ownership simply overspends on aging free agents rather than build on their homegrown talent. And with increasing pressure from fans and Congress and political officials all over the country about the Redskins name, Daniel Snyder has had enough. And it has been announced today that he has sold the team to billionaire businessman Dustin Moskovitz. His name sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, it should, because he is one of the founding members of Facebook. He was a partner with Zuckerberg. And now with his billions of dollars that he has in his pocket, he has decided to purchase his own team. However, there's a small caveat. Moskovitz knows about the controversy surrounding the Washington team name and the struggles that the team has had for many decades, and has decided soon after he purchased the team that he will in fact be relocating the team to a new city with a brand new stadium and a brand new team name. That team name will be coming up very shortly. Hello and welcome to Madden 20. And this is going to be something new. We are doing a rebuild franchise. And we are going to not only rebuild the Washington football team, we're going to relocate them. So this is a rebuild / relocation team. And so this one is a little different from my usual Minnesota Vikings franchise. I decided I wanted to try my luck on a different team, and I looked at all 32 teams. I'm like, which team would I like to rebuild and bring to greatness? And I thought about it, and I'm like, I want to stick with the NFC. And I thought about it, and let's rebuild Washington. They've got some issues. Their owner is one of the worst in the league. And the controversy surrounding the name, which I will refuse to say the name from this point on. So I decided, okay, so we're going to have a billionaire from somewhere purchase this team, and we're going to relocate them. And I've already decided where I'm going to relocate them, and we're going to do that once we get to the week where we can start relocating. As you saw in the previous scene, I went to relocate, and it said I couldn't do it because I wasn't at a low enough ranking, which I think is stupid. So I tried changing the rules a little bit. The settings, it didn't let me do it. So I'm just going to wait till week 4, I think it is. And then something will come up, say relocation, start relocation, and then I can do it. I could probably try it now again. Let me see here. Because I want to relocate this team. So I'm going to say everyone can relocate. Now let's try it. Stadium. Should be, here we go. Now we can do it. Okay. All right, now we're definitely in the market to move. So I can change that back because I don't want a team like, I don't know, Los Angeles Chargers relocating again after they just relocated 2 years ago, even though I think they should have stayed in San Diego, but that's just me. So we're just going to use those users only, but it should still keep my setting there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to sim to the end of the season. This is the 2019 season. I have the default rosters in place. So whatever happened in the 2020 draft did not happen yet. But I have already adjusted the schedule for at least the Redskins only. I'm not going to do any at the rest of the league because that just takes way too much time. I've tried it, but I've already determined who wins what. I went through the schedule for the 2019 season and see what games the Skins won and lost. They only won 3 games. They were 3-13. So I did that for preseason. I did that for regular season. So they're going to have the record they finished legitimately. The rest of the league, I don't know who it is. It's not predetermined. I'll even show you guys that right here. Let's go team schedules. Here we'll go regular season. And here you can see I got it set up for the Redskins. But all the other teams, minus the ones that face the Redskins, it's all, it's all none. So the only ones that the only time I'm going to do that is for this season because I want to get to the off season. I want to move the team and get it going. I've already simmed ahead. We're on we haven't played week 3 yet of the preseason. We've already suffered an injury in week 2, and it's a big one too. Here we'll go to the injury report. Caleb Brantley, he's a right defensive end. He tore his bicep. He'll be out for pretty much most of the season, probably halfway, I think. Yeah, so we're going to jump ahead next week. And then I think we got roster cuts coming up. And basically, we're just going to start from fresh. We got to start 16 players. Oh, we got to cut 16 players. Wonderful. Well, let's upgrade from players first. Bunch of nobodies. So we have to cut 16 guys, so this will be interesting. But yeah, we have a lot of work to do on this team. We got some young talent here. We got some guys here who could be good. The situation with Trent Williams, I'm going to simulate like it happened in real life. He does not want to play with the Redskins anymore. Sorry, Washington anymore. So we're going to figure something out here. I probably won't trade him until end of the season. So I will make some... Terrell Suggs has been cut by the Chiefs. Interesting. Jason Witten has been cut. Interesting. I'm going to have to check a look at my team here. So I'm going to do some cuts off camera. Maybe make some player signings. And then I'm going to simulate to week 4. Wait, 5. Excuse me, week 5 when we start the relocation process. And you'll see which city I've chosen. It's going to be a team. It's going to be out east, obviously, because I want to keep the divisions, somewhat aligned right. So NFC East is going to be a city out east somewhere, and we'll go from there. So hang tight here. So the New York Giants are the only team interested in quarterback Alex Smith. That's the only team in green. All the others are red. I'm getting rid of him because we have Haskins, and if I straight cut Smith, I'll take a major cap penalty. So I'm going to try and get the best for Smith. They don't want to give up a first. That's fine. I'm a division rival. I don't care. I just want to get rid of him, get him off my books. Okay, we're getting close here. So we're going to try second. Let's try a 3rd round pick for Alex Smith. Oh, we're close. Okay, so let's see what other draft picks we have here. I have a 3rd. I have a 4th. A 5th. 2 7ths. If I give them both my 7ths, and I take a 3 and a 6, I need a 6. I don't care about those lower ones, but We'll see here. They still won't do it. Shit. Okay. I'll give him a third and I'll give him a 7. Okay, they took it. So we got rid of Alex Smith's lousy contract. And now that I'm thinking about it, why don't we just go ahead and just get rid of Trent Williams while we're at it. He wants out. So I'm going to add him. And he went to the 49ers, I believe. So we'll go 49ers. They want, yep, they're interested. I don't remember what the actual trade was, but I'm going to take a first. Oh, it would put the team. Okay, so I need a fucking. I got anybody? No, I gotta do left tackle. Let's do that one. This trade would put the other team over the salary cap. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. I got salary cap turned down. Shit. That sucks. So we're going to have to pick somebody else. Giants want him again, huh? Jacksonville. That'd be a good one. They could use a left tackle. Okay. All right. So let's see if they give me a first for him. Ooh, that one's going to go through. Okay. Let's trade one of my thirds. I'll give them that one. See if that one helps. They took it. I got a first-round draft pick for Williams. Didn't go to the 49ers like I was planning to, but they have draft cap hell, so this works out. So we've moved 2 guys now. So now I got 14 more guys to cut. So I will finish the cuts. We got Keenum, really? I suppose I need a good backup. Colt McCoy. He's older than him. If I cut him, how much would that? Oh, I don't want to trade him. No. Let's straight. If I straight release him, he'll free $3.5 million. All right, bye. Go back to Minnesota. And then this guy's hot garbage. I'll get rid of him too. So I'm gonna make all the cuts, and then we'll go from there. Decided to make one more trade. I love Adrian Peterson, but we're going to get younger and faster. So I ended up flipping him back to the Vikings. I think he should finish his career with the Vikings. I know they don't need running backs because they have Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. I tried to get Madison along with a draft pick, but they wouldn't go for it. But I got a third-round pick, sending Adrian Peterson to the Vikings. So looking at the free agent list, I'm not seeing anybody I really like, but I do like Joe Flacco as a backup. I'm going to sign him to a 1-year deal to back up or possibly start. Otherwise, I got 52 of 53 players set. It wasn't that hard. There was a lot of junk, so a lot of guys at one position, so it's just a lot of depth. So most of the guys I didn't cut, I just put on the practice squad. There's a few guys I did cut, but I'm thinking we're looking pretty good here. I think we're going to go ahead and roll. Right now, Flacco's, I suppose, the starter over Haskins. It's interesting. Okay. I guess I'm fine with that. We have Colt McCoy. He can be the third stringer. So I guess I'm fine with Flacco starting. But like I said, this is going to be a terrible season anyways. But I took Flacco. Let's see how he does. Maybe he'll be great, despite the fact we're going to be losing and finishing our IR. Or excuse me. In real life record. Excuse me. So maybe Flacco will put up good numbers and we'll re-sign him. We'll see. I doubt he's going to retire, but we're going to find out because this team is going to be awful. And we have a new injury, of course, and it's Aaron Colvin, a cornerback. He tore his quad. He's out for 6 weeks. Ah, that's great. Brantley's out for another 8, so he'll be out for half the season, which we already knew. Upgrader players. So, like I said, I'm going to sim ahead to week 5. Coming off a poor season a year ago and now a less than impressive preseason, where is this team headed? Yeah. There's always this win now mentality, and it can be dangerous. We're going to win. It just might take a little more time for everything to come together. Yeah, well, ticket prices are not going to be good, but we're going to be moving anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. Practice squad player. Packers signed one of my guys, you bastards. So let's sim ahead, and we will begin the relocation of this franchise. Here we are, week 5, getting ready to take on the New England Patriots, and we are sitting at 0-4. I'm going to upgrade our players right now. We have quite a few. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And then what we're going to do, excusez-moi, before we get into the relocation, we have a breakout. Hold the Patriots to less than 75 rushing yards. Oh, yeah, that ain't going to happen. I can tell you that right now. Patriots are too good to do that. We have some player negotiations we're going to do. I had some earlier. I saved them just so we could see it. Brandon Sheriff, the right tackle, right guard, excuse me. He wants a 3-year deal, almost $20 million over 3 years, $11 million signing bonus. He's 27. He's pretty good. I think we're good at that. I'll give him 7. I'll bump it up to 7 and go 4 for a sign-on. We got $60 million in cap, so we should be good. Usually I turn the salary cap off just to have some fun, but now we're going to be a little more serious here. Vernon Davis, he wants a 2-year deal. He's 35. I'm going to let him walk. We can get a better tight end in the draft. Flacco, I want to see... How's he doing? Let's check his stats real quick here. Even though we're losing, let's see what he's doing here. 3 touchdowns, 5 picks. Been sacked 10 times. 55% completion rating. Nah, we're in the market for a quarterback. I'm not going to bring him back. In fact, I'm going to withdraw negotiations from him. Same with Davis. I'm just going to pass on him. Chris Thompson, 28. Probably get a better. I'll take it. I'll give him a 2-year deal. Worth 2.5. He's probably going to turn this down, but I'll give him a nice bonus. See if he takes it. And he doesn't like anything. Okay, well, we'll think about that. Left tackle, we need to sign him because 36? Oh my God, go away now. Aaron Colvin, who was hurt earlier, I'll go ahead and sign him. Was still hurt. I'll give him a 2-year deal. Contract length works, but that's it. Well, you're not getting much because you haven't done shit, so. You know what? I think I'm just gonna start over with everybody. We're just gonna cut losses with everybody. I'm just not in the mood. So screw all you guys. They want money, especially the guys that are hurt. They want money. But they haven't done anything, so screw them. So here we are. We're moving. Dustin wants to move the team. It's going to be a team in the East. We're going to stay in the NFC East, so it's between London, Dublin, Brooklyn, another New York team. No, we're not going to put another team in New York. Orlando's a possibility. Toronto, north of the border, is a possibility. I've already decided, and we're going to move it to London. The NFL seems to want to have a team in London. They've been flirting with the Jaguars for so long. It's the most fan interest of any city besides Mexico, and I think Toronto is the other one. Is it Toronto? Oh, Dublin has no interest. Where is Toronto? There it is. Yeah, we're going to London. So we are going to play in London. Oh, scout players. Yes, we need to do that. I'm going to import a file. And we're going to, whoops, no, that's not what I wanted. Shit, I need to download. That's what I want. We want the 2020 class. So I need to get the 2020. Ooh, Bengal. Yeah, His is pretty good. Download his. I follow Bangle. He does some rebuilds and relocations. So he's got some good ones. So here's the draft class. We have Joe Burrow, of course, Chase Young, Tua, Akuda. I mean, we're going to have our pick of anybody at the top. I might try and get an extra draft pick or two and move up, but I pretty much know who I want to get. Obviously, Chase Young was the pick for the Redskins before. In real life, Joe Burrow, Tua would be a good one. Ooh. Kuda would be good. He ended up going to the Lions. Justin Herbert's not even listed. Where is Herbert? Oh, there he is. He eventually goes to San Diego, or excuse me, Los Angeles. Jordan Love goes to the Packers. There's Fromm, Eason, Jalen Hurts. So we got some chances here for quarterbacks, but we also got to replace our left tackle because he is gone. Andrew Thomas would be good. Oh, we're out of points, so we got some ideas. We definitely got. Media question. Wins and losses begin and end with your quarterback. Right now he's not playing well and your team's losing. What needs to change? Nothing needs to change yet, but if it keeps up long enough, I do think we'll have to look at the quarterback position. Probably shouldn't have said that, but oh well. I am going to change it when we get to week 8. You're officially moving the franchise, but why do you assume it'll be bigger, more successful than here in D.C.? At the end of the day, it's hard to get free agents to come here. We have a new stadium in a new city, so it becomes an easier sell. I get that many of our fans are upset, but long-term, this move allows us to bring a whole new generation of fans. I'm going to go with this one. So I think we're going to be better in that city. So let's go to the next game, which I know we're going to end up losing this one because it's the New England Patriots. A winless team like this is not going to beat the Patriots. Breakout player. Oh, wow. Jonathan Allen got superstar. So he did do good against them. Wow. All right, cool. Interesting. Nice. All right, we need to change. Oh, we got another breakout player here. Just want to say I really appreciate you involving me in the game plan last week. Keep throwing it my way. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Terry McLaurin. 3 TDs or 150 yards rushing receiving. Cool. All right. Let's choose our name. I already have a name decided, but we're going to go through them anyways. Redskins, that name. Sorry, I used it again. We're not using it. It's gone. Monarchs seem to be the favorite. England's most famous asset in their royalty. Market size is huge, and personality is loyal. The Black Knight is a famous character in historical literature, especially with respect to King Arthur. And, of course, you have the Bulldogs. If you're going to go international, you might as well embody the British spirit. And Winston Churchill. Well, I personally think the Black Knights is cool. I like the name. I like the logo. I love the colors, black and red and white. We're the Black Knights. So we will be the London Black Knights replacing the Washington football team. And we have a new injury. Oh, wonderful. Who is injured now? It looks like Trayvon Hester, left end. So both our starting ends are hurt. He's got a dislocated elbow, so great. But it doesn't matter because we're blowing the season anyway, so let's go to the next week. Shall we? I think we shall. Once we get the team all get everything decided, uniform, stadium, I'm going to fast forward to the end of the season. We'll end it there. We'll clean house, and then we'll end it there, and we'll begin the off season. I am going to get a new coach. I'm going to clean the coaching staff out because I want to pick my own coach. since I'm a new owner. Oh, we had a weekly award. Oh yeah, that's right. We won. Oh, that's right. Our running back. Cool. 21 carries, 117 yards, 5.6 rushing yards average. You have to bear with me, guys. I am not used to doing a man game without my Vikings, who we're playing in a couple weeks. So this is different for me, playing a different team. But I thought it'd be fun because I didn't want to relocate my own Vikings. That just ain't gonna happen. We got a beautiful stadium in Minneapolis. Why would I relocate the Vikings? Style 1, don't like it. Style 2 is good. I kind of like 2 over... Oh, no, I like 3. I don't like those stripes right there. I like this one. Yeah, we're going with 3. We're going with the popular vote on that one. So then we're going to go with the next. Somebody's returning from injury. It was the... Oh, it's Colvin. So we're going to go to the next week, which will be week 8. This will pick our stadium, which will be in London. And we have to decide, what are we going to do? Are we going to go indoor stadium or are we going to go outdoor? I'm thinking, I mean, right now the Washington team plays outdoors. Well, I kind of want to do an indoor stadium because it's London. They play in an indoor stadium in London. I know they have some outdoor stadiums there too. I want a team that's built to win. I want speed. I kind of want to go with this one, the Sphere. Play indoors. My belief is if a team got put in London, the prerequisite would be it has to be an indoor stadium to combat the elements in the wintertime. Because I'm sure London's not as good as... Their weather sucks in the winter as much as ours does in the northeastern seaboard and upper Midwest. So I'm going to go with this one. So that's our new stadium. Okay, so now we're going to advance to the playoffs. And then we're going to, that'll be the end of it. Week 18, the first week of the playoffs, the wild card. We'll be out of it. We'll have our record that we did in real life, 3-13. And then I will clean the coaching staff, and then we're going to call this episode good. And the next episode, it will be the off season, the 2020 off season, where we will get a new coaching staff hired. We will go through the last of the free agents, our own free agents that will be impending, make a decision whether we want to keep them or not. We'll look at the stats, see how everybody did. Obviously, Joe Flacco is not playing well right now. I'm probably not going to keep him. Haskins will probably keep, but I'm not really sold on Haskins. A lot of people say he's good, but I kind of want to rebuild this team from the ground up. And now that we got 3-13 record and possibly have a chance at one of the top quarterbacks, whether it's this draft or next draft, I'm really considering going with Haskins for one season, and if we have another bad year, making a push to get Trevor Lawrence, because every time I've used Trevor Lawrence in Madden, he has been a beast. He is an absolute beast. And here's a spoiler alert. He is a superstar X Factor. He is that good in game. So I'm juggling between going after Burrow or Tua or Herbert and sticking with Haskins. And then if we suck again next season, going after Lawrence. But I really, I'm really tempted. It's hard to make a decision on that. But let's check. All right, finish 3-13 like I said we would, because that's. And we are tied with the Vikings for the worst record. Wow, the Vikings went 3-13. Whoa, what happened there, Minnesota? But we got the #1 pick. They got #2. So we're going to have the #1 pick. So I will get a chance at one of the possibly top quarterbacks. Or do we just go get Chase Young and go with the Dwayne Haskins for a year. Or do we make some trades? We can do that. We have the players. I don't think we have the draft. We might have the draft picks to do it. I think we have 2 draft picks. 2 number 1s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got 1 and we got 19. So I could draft. I could package 1. I could package number 19 in next year's first to move up. Or we could just stand pat. And maybe if Herbert drops down, we can go after him. I don't know. This is the one we got to send Adrian back to Minnesota, which obviously didn't work out for them. We still got a good pick there. Back to back. How about that? We have no 2s, so maybe we should just stand pat and just make this one really good. Or trade down for some 2s. We're going to find out. But we're going to clean house here of the coaching staff. Upgrade some players here real quick, because this episode's getting long enough as it is. 36 players upgraded. Let's go to the restaff. Yeah, restaff. And let's see what we got here. Jay Gruden, you're gone. I'm firing him. Bennett, yeah, it's not too bad. His contract's expiring. Hunter, I mean, he's a level 29. Maybe I could probably get someone better than Bennett. I'm gonna. Oh, he's not coming back. Okay, I'm gonna keep Hunter. This guy's a free agent. So I think in the next episode we'll get our new staff hired, and then we'll go from there. Let's sim ahead. Let's just see what's going on here. I'm going to try and steal. There's a couple head coaches I got in mind I'm going to try and go after. Maybe Zimmer gets fired. I might go after Zimmer because I like Zimmer. So who's in the playoffs? I didn't even see the schedule. Playoff schedule. Browns and Titans. Browns beat the Titans. Rams beat the Saints. Wow. Okay. Chiefs beat Denver. And Bears beat the Eagles. So in the wild card divisional round, it's the Ravens and Browns. Well, they know each other well. I'm expecting a blowout there. Cowboys at Rams. Chiefs and Patriots. 49ers at 49ers playing the Bears. Interesting. This is turning into interesting. I'm doing it weekly because then I don't want to miss anything if it allows me to go after some coaches. Yep, hire staff. Bryce Love, whoever that is. The halfback. Okay. All right, hire a staff real quick, and then we'll sim through the Super Bowl. Brian Groden, whoever that is. Winters. I want coaches. John Gruden. The Vikings are bidding. Ooh, wow. The Vikings are going after John Gruden. Mike Zimmer's only at level 1? Really? Well, guess what? I like Zim. I think he's one of the best coaches in Viking history. So guess what? I'm going to give him 3.2. I'll give him a 2-year deal. Or a 3-year deal, yes. I'm going to take Zimmer. I need a scout. I'm going to take this guy. And I'm going to offer him 300 for 3 years. We don't need a trainer. We have one. I'm pretty sure we have one. Yeah, we have that level 12 guy. Or 29 or whatever. I know we have a trainer. So, we're going after Zimmer to be our head coach. Who was the... Oops. See if Zimmer wants to come across the pond. I can't believe the Vikings let him go. But then again, I can because it's been kind of a shitstorm in Minnesota. Ravens, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Bears. So... Yeah, Ravens. That wasn't a blowout like I thought it was. It was close. That was nice. That was a blowout. Rams got destroyed. Chiefs upset the Patriots in New England. That's nice to see. And the Bears upset the 49ers. That's interesting. So Bears and Cowboys, I think it's going to be Ravens, Cowboys. Ravens and Cowboys, that's my pick. Screw the Bears. Oh, actually, I'd rather have, well, in this scenario, I'd rather the Bears win, so screw the Cowboys. Because we don't like the Cowboys in London. They're our rival. We don't like the Eagles or Giants either, so. All right, let's check the schedule. Oh, the Bears beat the Cowboys. What? 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 Baltimore beat the Chiefs. Bears destroyed the Cowboys. So it's Ravens, Bears. Oh, let's go Ravens. Come on. Come on, Ravens. Wow. That's a hell of a. That's going to be a Super Bowl. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Come on, give me Zimmer. Hire staff. 1 offer rejected, 2 offers made. Chief scout, I think, rejected. The scout. I have rejected your offer. But he signed with us. That makes no sense. Did Zimmer sign? Oh, we're the bidding team. It says, look at this. It says, after consideration, I have $300K 3 years decided to reject your offer. Yeah, it says they signed with us. I think that's a glitch. And Zimmer hasn't signed yet either. But we're the only bidding team, so I think we got Zimmer. I'm pretty sure we're going to get him. So I'm not going to worry about it. So Ravens, Bears. Ravens and Bears. Come on, Ravens. Trophy earned. Change of scenery. Hey, I got a trophy. And the Ravens beat the Bears. Good. And Mike Zimmer has been hired. So Zimmer's coming to London. And there he is. And there he is in our new colors. And the team has been moved. So we have Mike Zimmer. Cool. I love Mike Zimmer. He's a great coach. And I hope the Vikings can win one with him. Because he's the best coach we've had since Dennis Green. And honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Dennis Green either. Especially after taking a knee in the championship game in '99. He should have been fired on the spot. But that's just old wounds I don't want to talk about. So we have some player re-signings we got to deal with, but like I said, I'm going to look at the rosters, look at the stats, and then we'll get into that and decide who's going to come back, who's not, and then we're going to rebuild this team. We got the new coaching staff signed and ready. Zimmer's coming aboard. He's moving from Minnesota to London, England. And we're going to get this team going. So if you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. If you would like to help out the channel with future projects, future games that we could add to this channel, upgrades to my hardware and software to better present these games to you, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/mntwins28 and give a little donation. You don't have to, but any help would be greatly appreciated. Until next time. Peace out, and go Black Knights!